All right. It's time. It's time for some game dev here. I'm tired. I've been working out as we do. Zuzu is saying that he is preparing for some game jam out here. A little earlier than usual. I know. Hopefully this will make for good participation. Oh, I didn't turn on any of the backlights here. So let me just get that taken care of real quick. You know, it's really hard not to just spend my time playing Marvel Rivals all the time. I am climbing on up, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I'm playing rank game and it's going up. Hey, Sandbox says, hello, Chad. I have vegetable soup. Very good, very good. Vegetable soup sounds fibrous and healthy. So far so good. New year has started my gym membership. I went 4 times so far within a week so far since Sunday. So yeah, keeping it on up. All right. I do think that I already muted the Godot, so I won't have to worry about the sound effects while I'm developing here. Yes, cool. Unless actually, I wonder if I can make it so that only the music is muted. Ooh, I can. Let's see if that works. So that at least the sound effect plays. Now that is fancy work right there. Yeah, right here. Right there. And then I'm gonna stop this. Let's see if that works. It should work if I properly divided all the buses into yes. So I can have the background music while having the sound effect. This is great. Hey, Saundering Emily. Long time no see. Hello. By the way, everyone, whoever's here, I know we were just starting, so not much. But Saundering Emily is releasing a game soon. When is it? You do have a Steam page. I already not favorite, but wishlist it. You should go wishlist it. I see Emily really getting on that grind of marketing. Not for at least a year. Okay. It's okay. Gotta get that wish list on, though. You know, speaking of Steam pages and all that, I'm also trying to get this particular game on Steam. This will be my first published game where I'm trying to get a PAX West booth as well. That's the goal, at least. I know you had your own thing. I know you had a story of like why not PAX West. Obviously, it's not for everybody to hear, but Sundering says, when is your game gonna be on Steam? I will wish list. Hopefully by February. But I do want all the assets to look good and all that stuff. So how do I see all the wish listed? Can I see all the wish listed games that I have? Probably not. Ah, there it is. 3 wish. Aha, Lily's World. Right here. Look at that. Oh, hold on. I gotta be careful. I don't want to get flagged for copyrighted content. It's pretty cool content right here, by the way. She's making this like semi-horror game where you're exploring the computer of a person. She's using her own old photos to get that vibe. It's looking pretty good, honestly. I do like these type of like kind of like escape room type of feel of a game, so go wish list it if you can. Yeah, it's nice. Suddenly says, "Oh my god, thank you." Yeah, Sandbox, go check it out. It's a good concept. I like it. I mean, it's fun. Also, the vibe is like, you know, I don't know what year you would call it. I mean, I'm too old to actually. So it's like my high school years, back when AIM was a thing. You've got mail, that kind of stuff, right? Doo-doo. Early 2000s, yeah, exactly. And it's kind of like a horror game. Something happened to this girl, Lily, I suppose, and then you somehow have access to her computer and you're looking through all those things. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the exact story, and I'm not going to butcher it, but I think it's interesting. I like it. Um, you know, should I? Maybe I shouldn't compare. There is also in Seattle, which where I am. I go to this thing called Indie Dev, Seattle Indie Dev, like community, and then I go meet people sometimes. And there was one indie dev group that's from here that was at PAX, that had a similar concept but obviously different execution. So and it did really well. So concept wise, it's already proven. You shouldn't take that as a discouragement, but more of an encouragement, knowing that it will do well. Early 2000s. I do have a bit of a nostalgia for that. Anyways, where was I? I was trying to get these things working. So we have the thing, and then I have the buttons. Okay, so now I gotta be able to click on these. And once I click it, I should be able to lay them down. So let's do that. I haven't decided if this should be a grid system. And if it were, what's the best way to do it? Like, do I manually draw the grid out? You know? Not gonna worry about that for now. Not too much, at least. Let's see. So we have these ship. Sondering Emily says, did you do the art of the ship? It looks nice. Thanks. No, actually, I'm working with a friend of mine, IRL friend. For this one, we decided to kind of we decided to collab, and so to speak. We're gonna do some rev sharing. Also, I pay for music. We have a artist as well, Freddie, really talented artist. So I'm not pulling any stops for this one, or I am pulling all the stops. I don't know, whatever. English is hard. I'm doing everything I need to make it sound and feel good. You hear this music? Like, it's really nice. I'm excited about it. And all the art, I have an artist friend who's working on it. He's a pixel artist, so where we're at. I do actually like the music too. Sometimes I just kind of keep it on the background. Hopefully, eventually, I have enough music either created or commissioned that I can have my own playlist without having to use Artlist or look for copyrighted content. But yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, Zuzu said, I'll post it on the Discords in a bit. Stay tuned. I see. Retro Game Jam sounds good and fun, Zuzu. So I'm excited to see that. Okay, so where was I? I was adding some buttons here. This is doing that. Button component. Existing component button set. Get, pop back, blah, blah, blah. Add available component. This one, right? This takes it, creates a button. So obviously I need to tie this in. This one should have some sort of click listener, I think. We got mouse entered, we got mouse exited, and then we have GUI input. I think that those three are the things I need to connect. So here we are. I got a lot of things going on right now. I do need to review the video, next video that's come back. I wonder if it's available right now. My editor. This time I didn't give a lot of footage to my editor, but I gave a lot of concept. Just kind of testing out their ability to, or their tendency of what kind of content they would make unguided. So I'm kind of excited about that one. I'm stealing, so to speak, a style of the devlog of MZETH, who was a pretty good content maker. Zuzu, 5 weeks time seems nice for me. 5 weeks. That's pretty long as jam, as far as jam's concerned. Retro style graphics jam. Oh, like it's okay. I love that. N64, PS1, PS2. Oh, nostalgia galore. I mean, indie games are really going for this these days anyways, so this would be a great thing. Godot Unity, blah, 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 rules. Huh. What's the time period? Starts in 8 hours. Oh, very soon. And it's 1 month, a little bit over 1 month. You know what? This seems really fun. And it's kind of like right along the alley of what I like to make. So perhaps this is something I'm interested in. You know what? I'll join it. I said, this is the last game jam I'm going to join last time before I publish my real game. But alas, I am addicted to game jams. Revi says, hey, whoa, this gem seems fun. I've been doing a lot of low poly lately. Perfect. You should work on it. Oh, no. Are we going to start another project? No. Sundering, if you're wondering, Revi is our artist. It starts tomorrow morning, but I want to get some of the shaders done already still. I mean, that's probably a good idea to get... Oh, little cel-shaded stuff. That's good. You got to make sure you get that retro Tomb Raider and Final Fantasy VII look with the little club hand and, you know, the polygon breasts. Anyways, okay. Enough getting distracted for now. I'm going to make some functions here. So we're going to handle some button GUI input. We're going to have some button mouse entered. And then button mouse exited. You don't understand. It's taking me every control and motivation I have to not just open up Marvel Rivals and just start playing. It's tough work right now. I am absolutely hooked. I can't help it. I'm not kind of like I'm a sucker for like competitive games. I did quit it, you know, like back in the day, StarCraft, League of Legends, CS:GO, Valorant, all those things. I've quit. I thought to myself, and like I'm gonna play actual games that I enjoy instead of just being hooked on by it. But as soon as you start seeing those ranks starts to climb, you know, like it's like, oh no, I have to keep playing. Hey Freddy, good evening. How is it going? Freddy says. Well, it's a little past noon now here where I am, and things are going well. We're working on our game. Wow, all the team is here. Revi's our artist. Freddy, also FRHYS Lewis is our musician. Sandbox says, damn, ranked? That's tough, lol. I am so glad I like to play casual. I can't. If there's a ranked option, I am incapable of playing casually. Like, I don't know how to do that. It's because it's like, oh, if I'm going to play, might as well play to rank up, you know? Obviously I started at bronze. I'm at gold now. I just got to gold the other day. I've been playing for a week now, since New Year, I guess. So I think I'm making pretty good progress. I'm learning the mechanics and all. But yeah. Do I regret my life decision? Maybe. Maybe should I not? I don't know. Yeah. It's a bit unfortunate situation here. Let's see. Go input text event. So I'll bind a self, the button. So it takes in the component button, which is ship component panel. So I'll do that. Button. Then I'll do event. I think it's input event, actually. Something like that, right? Sandbox or Revi says, I'm the same way. For me, ranked doesn't mean anything other than something to strive for. Yeah, exactly. I mean, what happened to us? Why are we like this? It's the I don't know. Sometimes I'm not competitive. I mean, I am capable of being not competitive, as in like I don't care for it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's something that I should be disappointed in myself for, but it is there. It is there. And the problem is that I just keep, like, that's all I want to do. Because once you start, you're like, well, I mean, like, why wouldn't you keep playing? My biggest regret for playing competitive game is always because of that tendency where I'm like always thinking about the moment I'm not playing the game, and if I'm playing something else, it means I'm not getting better at the other game that I could be better at. So it's like now you're getting into this like toxic relationship of like you want to try other games, but then like opportunity cost of it is your rank. So life is rough here. All right, now that we have a little bit more viewers again, Sondering Emily is stopping by, our good friend. We did collab once. Great content maker, pretty huge in the game development industry right now. Very proud of her, even though I don't really know her. Oh, you're still here. Great. For those of you who is looking for some new games to wishlist and follow, here's one. You know, let's see. Lily's World. Little horror game that's kind of like set in like early 2000s. It's a very interesting thing where you're exploring some missing girls computer maybe, and then you know it's like kind of like an escape room in the sense that you explore all their stuff and then find secrets and what had actually happened. Very cool game. I'm actually impressed. Emily actually is not a coder. And she literally learned how to use Unity along with this project, which is amazing to see. So, go wishlist it. Sundry says, "Are you going to GDC, by the way?" No, I'm not. Unfortunately, I don't have really like time for it, unfortunately. I would like to, but you know, a few times I went to GDC. I went once as part of the hi Portia, hi. I went with my company before as part of the kind of like game development tooling. I worked at a booth, ran some demos there, and then before that I just went with my team before, but I never actually went by myself before. But thing is, like, mostly I feel like GDC, the biggest thing about GDC is that you don't go there for like the talks or just the booth. You go there for like the meetings you get. Because I remember having a lot of like business meetings during GDC because all the game development people are there. So you just like either set up an interview, you set up people to meet. It's a great place for that. So I should do it, but no, I'm not going to see her, unfortunately. I would love to. Maybe I'll just swing by. I could just go to San Francisco. Why not? Hey, Zender. Zender Pixel. Oh my gosh, I love your icon. Hi, all, says Zender. Hi, Zender. Sandbox says, I understand why people want to play ranked. It's just that A, it often happens when I'm too tired to be my best and I do horribly. And B, I don't like the idea of losing something I worked really hard for because I wasn't... gosh. Gosh darn it, why are you subbing right now? No, just kidding. Thanks for the sub, Mohan, on YouTube. Great. At least I know the notification is working. Sandbox said, B, I don't like the idea of losing something I worked really hard for because I wasn't in my best mindset. Lol, but most important, ranked can be so toxic sometimes. It can be. That's when I mute. But honestly, like I have like I'm old enough where I have been in the ranked / competitive gaming enough that it doesn't bother me to lose all those things. Like I trust in the system enough where it's like eventually you get there. Like I'm not rushing. I'm not rushing to get top. I just do my best. But yes, people do get really, really, really toxic, which is unfortunate. It shouldn't be that serious, but they are. Revi says, sounds a little spooky. It is spooky. Sondering says, coding is hard. It is hard, isn't it? But I think you're doing a great job. I mean, you're going through it, you're learning it. And, you know, I think this is a great place to start because most of the interactions are like click text thing. Like there's nothing like too real time happening. And I think you're taking your limitation and interpreting into a game that you can actually have fun in. So I think this is a great way. I mean, it's a kind of like testament to people to just make games with whatever they know and try to learn. So it's great. I love seeing it. I see all your updates. Sorry, I don't like all your Instagram reels because there's a lot. But when I do see them, I do like them. Revi says I like the style a lot. Yeah, no, it's a cool style. Also, I saw she already had pretty good assets that she drew, I think. But I also saw with your little Fiverr connection, you were also hiring some people to get some of those like revamped, which looks even better. It's great. So Drake says, my game has bugs right now. At this point, you don't even need a ticket to GDC. There are so many events going on in the area, you can just show up to San Francisco. That's what I noticed. Actually, when I went the second time, I had a musician commissioned a guy from England. I forget his name. And he was coming to GDC. So we happened to just be at the same town and we just meet up. I think in that sense, it's a lot of benefit to just be in the area and then just like hit up some people to meet them and maybe make some relationship. There's also this like fun game jam where people ride trains to GDC and they do a game jam in the train ride, like all the way up to GDC, and then they like at the GDC you announce winner and stuff like that, which is interesting. Revi says good for networking. It really is. Immune Processor says cheap viewers on. Okay, never mind. Where my banhammer at? Jeez. Don't go for the cheap viewers, guys. It's not worth it. Or maybe it is worth it. Who knows? Bon. Be gone, bot. Indeed. We must remove all the bots. Zender says thank you. Yeah. Zender Pixel. Like your name. Do you have a channel? Should I follow you? Do you have social? I mean, Blue Sky maybe? If so, follow me. If I'm not already following, let me follow back. I don't know who's who. Who knows? Anyways. Zuzu says, oh, Zeder says I don't. Zuzu says, I would love to see or hear the old boomer at GDC. Talks from LucasArts are my favorite. There used to be a really fun and nice GDC talks that are really helpful for game developers. My favorite talk still is, I think it's this person, Rigsby GDC. Rigby or Rigsby? So he's a psychologist. Oh my god. No. No ads. Sorry, I don't have premium. His whole thing is the self-determination theory. Basically, self-determination theory, SDT, in that space is actually a not outside of the gaming space is a known psychological study where it's like, why do people do what they do? Like, what motivates people to do things, period. And he talks about it applying his research and studies in the context of gaming. And really is insightful, I think. At least it's worth listening to at least once, I think. And he has a bunch of talks in GDC that's recorded, that's out there. It's one of my favorite things to watch. If I ever suggest one video to watch to people who's starting in game design, that's what I like to push people towards. Because if you don't consider self-determination theory, that's where you get games like just keyword buzzword games where it's like, oh, this is open world, but then like you go in there and you're like, okay, yeah, it is open world, but like I'm just walking around. I don't want to do that type of thing. Zinder says, honest, I am not on social media, more into shadows. It's okay. Respect for you for not getting into that and choosing to be where you are. I'm a shill in that I do whatever I need to do to expand my audience at the moment. Oh. But yeah. Revi says, Revy says, I can make an open world game in 5 minutes. It won't be good, but it'll be open world. Exactly. I can make an open world game right now. I will say, go out into the street and find me a piece of gold and bring it back. And how you do that is up to you. Very open, right? That's the game. And then I'll reward you with platinum location. You want me to go outside, says Revy. Yeah, exactly. It's mind-blowing. Completely new game concept. Nobody has ever done this except Pokemon Go, right? But it's even more immersive because you get to use your real eyes to see the real lives. And you realize, anyways, but yeah. Enough joke and babbling around. I think I've been hydrating way too much right now. Zuzu says, do you even follow me back on X? I commented on some of your posts as well. #1 fan right here. You are the #1 fan, aren't you? Let's see. I don't use Twitter anymore, unfortunately. Fortunately, it's not a space that I like to be if I can help it. Because, you know, the drama. Did you know today was a holiday of some sort because of passing of former President Jimmy Carter in the US at least? I don't even have the app anymore, so I'll follow you back, Zuzu. I'm sure I do. There's no way I don't. I feel like if I seen you, I've definitely followed you back. All right, so far I've just connected the events, which is not what I want to do here. So first thing, let's do some hovering. If we do hover, we just need some basic effects. I don't think I want anything crazy. Maybe I mean, I could use the same thing I do with the map selector, which I think I'm using some sort of animation. Oh, maybe not. I do want to have like blinking in, like slow blink in and out, because that's giving like kind of like retro futurism. Which just says GG. Zender says, I'll make an Instagram or Twitter account to share my work. Eventually, that'll be awesome. I mean, that's what you want to do, right? Eventually. Instagram is probably a good place to be. I don't know if art still is good in Instagram. I know a lot of people are going for different places. Blue Sky has been really good for artists, I think. Like, you can make followers so much better than in Twitter, for example. Like, your exposure is more exponential in Blue Sky, I noticed. I didn't realize I had 1,000 followers on Blue Sky. I don't even post that much. But yeah. That I would recommend. Okay. Hovering. I'm going to have some stuff here. Maybe if I do visibility and self-modulate color, that might look like as I'm hovering. So I'll do some green overlay. Green overlay. Maybe I'll do a little square. Shortcuts galore. Never doing things the right way. Always finding ways to do things the simplest. Could be good. Could be bad. I guess I could just put it behind a texture. And let's choose some color. We'll decide on these colors eventually to be actually decent. For now, a selection box. And it's going to be just invisible. The way I'm going to do this is that there's going to be a flag. It's going to be like, is hover, which I do this all the time. And basically, in the process, visibility of the selection box, visibility of the selection box equals to the value of this boolean, which will turn on and off. Checks every loop. So technically inefficient, but that's okay. I thrive in inefficiency. Sandbox says, or Revi says, my Twitter followers have been slowly dwindling. A lot of people who are actually artist minded, like creatives, have been leaving Twitter as well. So Sandbox says, yeah, Blue Sky is great. I made my first post ever and got like whole 12 followers from it. Yeah, it's good. And also they have something called like, I forget what it was. There's like a thing where people put like collections of people together for a topic. And graciously, people have been doing that for me too, where they're like, oh, these are the Godot developers in Blue Sky. Godot developer version 1. And then it's like a list of all these content creators or whatever. And then people just follow the group, the entire thing. And then you get the follow from all those people. And I got included in some of them. I don't know why. I've never like... And sometimes you can ask people to add you into the group, and then like people just get followed, and I get a lot of good interaction, which is great. And then it's relevant people as well. Revi says, I'm down from 1050 to like 940, but when I post there, I get like 50 interactions, and the same post might get 1,000 on Blue Sky with half the following. Yeah, exactly. You definitely get a lot more exposure in Blue Sky, I feel like. As an artist, as a creative, I like Blue Sky better. Besides, I think the kind of crowd you get is better in Blue Sky now. I mean, Twitter is hit or miss. I actually don't even like the feeds. I get such a unrelated feeds that I'm like, why is this showing up? I literally like would immediately swipe away or like block things as soon as I see things I don't want. Like it's not the kind of content I want, but then it gets pushed anyways. So I kind of give up on Twitter, honestly. Sundering says, I don't know. For me, I have some following on Blue Sky, but my post gets no engagement. Oh, really? Huh. I mean, it may be a different type of audience. You might have more Twitter, like you have more rapport with Twitter. Like you already have kind of like the rhythm following, because you already have pretty good following, Emily. Like you're not in this like, you know, small, just starting out type of feel either. So it may be different. I feel like Blue Sky is more like casual. It definitely feels more casual engagement. If that reads better than more official or professional language is what I noticed. The Cute Miser says, I'd probably get good engagement if I posted anything. Yeah, I bet. You should. I feel like everybody who's needs an audience eventually should probably start collecting audience immediately. Revi says Hank Green did a video on this recently. Really? I should watch that. Hank Green, Blue Sky. What's the conclusion though? In summary, the video. I should probably. Is it on YouTube? I'll mark it for watch later. Oh shoot. I just messed up my stream setup on my second monitor. Doop. Ooh. I did something. This one goes here. There you go. Okay. Hank Green. Blue Sky. Maybe that'll give me something. Is it? The Q-Miser, yeah. Revi says, yep. The Q-Miser says, need to get back in the swing of things after the holidays. Yeah, exactly. Now is the time to start. The new year has started. We're January. Oh no, my vidIQ secrets are showing up. That's okay. I have vidIQ. Let's see. The Q-Miser, oh yeah, Hank's video regarding the social media landscape have been great. I don't know which one it is that I need to watch. Yeah, DM me the link to the video, Revi, if you can. I'll watch it later, I guess. Sandbox says, is the wheel still locked? Yes, it's still a squat. I need to work on this. I might as well like so my next move is to make the wheel be interactable with the Twitch stream automatically instead of me having to do it manually, so I don't have to have this problem ever again. So I'll figure that out. But it is still locked because whenever I have time to fix the wheel, I'm either playing Marvel Rivals or I am streaming. And all other time I have to be like doing video contents and stuff like that. And now I started working out as well. So, you know, I'm trying to be healthy here. The Q Miser says, I had like 6-month pause in my Godot project due to life happens. No shame in that. But also, no need to feel so ready in order to start. Just starting is also great, as you probably know already. Deathmerk on YouTube says, how prepared should you be before your first game jam? I'm guessing understanding the basics of development and practice that first. Yeah. Depending on what kind of personality you have, if you're a type of person that gets discouraged from not finishing something, even at a poor job, then maybe you want to be prepared a little more where you feel like you can do something. If you like the limitation and you're okay with potentially not finishing and you're doing it for learning, I think you can just start. For me at least, I'm a type of person where I just need to get started. If I think about if I'm ready or not, I will never get it done. So what I usually do is, even though I don't know how to do something, I'll commit myself to it and I'll try to learn it. And that's kind of the fun. It's sometimes miserable, but that gets me going. That's the kind of person that I am, because otherwise I will never get it done. But you know, if you feel like you want to make something that you feel like you want to be proud of as a product and not as just the progress, then you probably should at least like start a 1 or 2 easy genre of a game, like a, I don't know, like dodge the bullet type of game. Prepare that. And then during the game jam, you can try to fit the topic into that game genre because you've already done it, is how I feel. Of course, everybody has different opinion on this. Revi says, I DM'd you the video. I think you found the right one when you looked it up. Great. I'll take a look later. I don't think I can do this on the stream. Can I? Maybe I should do it. I don't know. Q Miser says, one of those things was attempting some of the advent of code problem to improve my coding skill, but my main thing needs work, of course. But all these detours, if it eventually gets you to be motivated to do the final work, then it was necessary detour, and don't get discouraged. I say the biggest problem that I give, okay, so this is one advice I give to people, not because I know everything, but because this is how I feel about myself. And I've kind of gotten myself out of it as part of this, like, getting out of the grind mindset. Procrastination becomes enticing because how do I say this? It's like a cycle, right? So if you're taking a break from something because it's overwhelming or because you need a break, but the entire time you're taking your break, you're thinking about how you're not doing the thing and you feel guilty about it, then your rest becomes not restful and you just want to do that more. So procrastination begets procrastination if you feel guilty about your procrastination. If you're proud and if you're confident in the fact that you need that break as part of the process, if you include the break as part of a creative process, like you're actually making progress towards finishing a project by taking a break, by doing all these other things, and then you believe that it is part of the buildup, then it feels less like, oh shit, I gotta do this, but it's more like, okay, well, I did this because I needed to. Like, yes, factually, just like physically, you don't see the break adding to the product, so you're not grinding, you feel guilty, but you just gotta believe that it does, is how I feel. Deathmark says, that is probably what I need. I struggle to complete things if I don't feel like it's perfect. Yeah. Then I would say go with the kind of like the genre, like an easy game, the shooter platformer. Make one, follow a tutorial, and then start expanding on that. Be like, okay, well, I'm going to make a platformer with this graphic. I'm going to make a platformer with this mechanic, that kind of stuff. And then you'll eventually get really comfortable. I'm at a point where I just want to torture myself also as a fun content. Sandbox says, if you are more of a perfectionist, I'd recommend doing some longer jams until you can get into the swing of things quicker, then try the faster ones. You also need to be able to do anything, even if it might not be useful. If you have no inspo, something needs to be put down onto the engine anyways because you have precious little time. Yeah, exactly. The problem with Game Jam is that it's time limited, so sometimes I'm not even sure about the long jam, because if it's long jam, it feels, depending on the type of person you are, you feel like you wasted even more time if you don't finish it after a long time. Don, no. I need to get rid of this. Something that Don, the developer, doesn't know. Hi, by the way. Long time no see. Welcome, welcome. Is that I have been working out. In the past 5 days, I went to the gym 4 times, and 2 of those, the trainer really pushed me with the leg days. So it's I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take a break, as in I'm gonna go to the restroom. But 12 squats, here we are. Ugh. But the point test spoken, so I have to do it. Oh, I hear it in my knees. 3, 4, 6. Oh my god. 7, 8, 9. Oh. And 11. Ugh. Okay, it shouldn't be that hard, but it is hard. Man, I went from no leg workout to doing like lunges and 4 sets of like 12 rep lunges and squats almost every day this week. But it's okay. This means we're going to be prepared for our developer content maker hot tub stream, right? I don't think Covino's here. I don't know how we're going to get Hypnotic over here. Don, you want to join our developer hot tub stream? I mean, we're joking, but I don't know when it's gonna get there. I feel like we're there almost. Whew. All right, back to the screen here. Mikori says, "What you working on?" Hi, Mikori. Our gracious up and coming developer Mikori here. Recently starting a school soon. In school soon. I'm working on the Dread on Arrival right now. Trying to. I've been chatting away for past 30 minutes. I've written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines. Roughly 6 lines in the past 40 minutes. So making great progress, I think. In the developer streamer context, I'm making amazing progress. As a developer outside of stream, yeah, making terrible progress, but it's okay. It's part of the game here. Ravi says you can do it on stream. It's perfectly allowable. Oh yeah, watching the video. Okay, I should do that. I mean, since we're talking about Blue Sky. Sondering says, "Oh my god, same. I'm also going to the gym." Oh great, yeah, we're all gonna get buff. Or I've been telling myself, hot girl summer right here. One of the things I'm doing right now, Cyval says, great progress. Yeah, exactly. 6 line is 6 more than 0. So I'd say that's more than 600%, right? Dundo Developer says, that's awesome, man. I've been getting heavy back into working out too. Yeah. Hey, New Year's time to do it. But I love my gym right now. This place is like, it looks really nice. It's kind of, I don't know. It's got everything. And really like nice equipments, but it's like aesthetically pleasing, like influencer friendly, I guess. I'm not an influencer, so it doesn't matter, but it's just like, it's like really easy to zone in. Like, look at this. Like the image of the gym is like very different from the gym that you're used to, right? Like this like red light and blue light. In a weird way, it's very like easy to focus. Thanks for the sub on YouTube, Chang Liu. Okay. Q Miser says, don't forget to take a break. Of course. I mean, I'm not doing it enough where I'm like, I'm about to injure myself or I'm like undoing my progress. But it is, even the base level push, like the kind of trainer motivated push I do at the gym is something that I'm not used to. Because, by the way, I also started a personal trainer session for a few times. so I can properly do this. And I like to skip out on, if it was up to me, I like to skip out on the legs and the core because it's really painful and not fun. But I'm being pushed there. Revi says I need to get more cardio in. Yeah, cardio is hard to get in. I don't like to focus on it too much. Something I got introduced to was a circuit by my trainer where it's like different parts you're rotating through, so you're not taking a break. That gets my cardio up quite a bit. And that, I think, that might be a little bit more fun than just running. Unless you like swimming, I guess. Then you can do swimming. Mikori, what are we doing here? I swear I put limit to this. Why? Did you just not... I was supposed to go to the bathroom before I do another one. All right, I'll be back and I'll do that, okay? Jeez. Cybo says legs and cores are so needed just for general health. Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, you use it for everything, but it's the most grueling. Like it feels the tinglings that you get in your muscle as that lactic acid builds up, the fatigue you feel is so unpleasant. Ravi says mostly because I know I'll be walking a lot in Japan. Yeah, that's good. So you want to be conditioned for that Japan trip for sure. Senbach says, I need to go to the gym. Lol, I am so weak. Hey, at least I have some mad mobility. I'm hypermobile. Okay, well, I mean, you can depend on that. But yeah, strength training is probably good. Disciple says, legs. Yeah, I used to do cross country and track, so I totally know what you mean. Whew, yeah, I'm sure you do. I am unfamiliar. After all, I'm a dev. And exercise is not my main thing. Mikori, I haven't forgotten, but I do need to use the restroom, so I will be back. Okay? And then I'll do my 12 squats and then write maybe 6 more lines of codes before hour is up. All right. That my mic is muted. It was the one of those silent stream where you just see me exercise. Maybe people prefer it that way. He do be muted though, he says, Revi. Maybe it's better that way. Maybe you don't want to hear me grunt as I exercise. Okay, let's write like maybe one more lines of code and then chit-chat again. Okay, so what we're doing is we're trying to connect the GUI input of the button. We're doing hover. Okay, cool. Here it is. Button. I'm just going to say hover is true. Yay! 2 more lines of code, actually. Wow, look at us making that progress. This is impressive. Boom. Look at that. Don the developer said I never make any progress on stream. No, that's not the goal. Oh, whoops. Wait, why is the music on again? Oh, mute. There it is. Man, Artlist needs to really fix this, where I don't have to reload the music. Okay. There it is. Okay, cool. Let's see if it hovers. Hovers? Hovers. 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 Weird way to say that word. Oh, look at that. No sound effect. But you know what? That's okay. And then I'm going to click it. And clicking should do something. But that's doing the job, right? All right, cool. Working. All right, now I got to actually do stuff when it clicks, when I click on it. First thing first, if event is mouse, input mouse button, and event as input event mouse button. Such a weird name. Input event, mouse button. Not mouse button input event. Button index equals mouse left click, I think. Mouse button left. This is actually a terrible way to do this. Because what if I want it to be a controller, right? Like you want it to be able, that's where you need to use the input index, or not input index, but the input mapping, right? Where you have US6, you have type of input, name, ID, and then you put a bunch of stuff together so you can have both the joypad and this keyboard. But I'll worry about that when I come to it. I'm going to deeply regret this decision later, but that's future me problem. And right now, right now I am short-term Ezra, not long-term. Okay, so left click is clicked. Then I need to activate it, which is to say something, right? So it doesn't matter. All right, so I can read it being clicked. All right, once I click it, I want the little panel or icon to follow the mouse. The way I made that, I don't know if it's, I actually made this functionality already in this. Too bad I can't just copy and paste it though. So right here, if you look at it, run current scene. I already done this part. So technically I know all the code. Like right here, you see? Outline. Oh, this looks much better. And then I can just do this. And then it snaps to the ground, even, of each room. Which is fancier. And it does the collision detection and everything. And then you can place it like that. So what I'm saying here is, I'm gonna look at what I did here. Oh, character body. Okay. So I think I actually need to make the node, the body version of it, and attach it and have it follow the mouse. I might have to add that to the ship. Like it needs to be a function of the ship where I can be like, hover this in the ship. And I think I already do that. Navigation mode. Wait, canvas layer here. Let's see, what is this one? Yeah, this is a star map, and I have it so that when I select it, we start a build mode, which is all of this thing. And it is outside of the ship. I think this function needs to be part of the ship's functionality, the start build mode. So we're taking the component. And it needs to float around. Yeah. And context is the ship. You know what? I think I know what to do here. So I'm gonna have the component, the actual component, be in the overworld, which is to say out here. So let's do that. World GUI signal. I'm gonna make a new signal that says signal start placing ship component, or yeah, and it's gonna be ship component, base ship component here, like that. And when it's clicked, I think button has the component instance, which I don't know if I made it a child of or not. Yeah, I did. So I'm going to use that as a child. Here's the new instance. Maybe I don't do the instance itself. Func get a new instance, or get component instance, and it's gonna give some base component here, and then we're gonna return the instantiated version of the oh, this is getting ugly. Okay, better idea. It has a component name, and this map is allowed to make the instance. So I think I'm gonna do that actually. So we'll do this. Get button is gonna have component name, and we're gonna instantiate, and that's the new instance right here. And I'm going to put that new instance as part of the main. So we're gonna, well, that's the new instance. So I guess I should signal that up. Emit the instance. Okay. Now the signal is sending the instance for us. And with that instance, right here, probably going to listen to it. Who should listen to it? The main, I think. And then the main logic, let's see. Start state interaction. I think it's a UI interaction, so we'll put it over there. Like, oops. UI, Disgress, start, UI interaction here. We have the ship component, and we'll just simply add child the ship component to the map. Yes. We'll probably say this is a add to a group. And we're going to create a group called so that I don't have to do should I have a constant? I should. And this is going to be group name, build component, group name, building component, and that's where I'm going to add it. So it's in that group. And then I add that as a child. Under the process, because that's the loop, so part of this is that I want to make sure that that specific component follows around the mouse. So over here, I wonder if I should actually pass it to the cursor. So it's actually a no, it's not part of the cursor, is it? Let's see. If it becomes just image in the cursor, cursor needs to be aware of the grid sizes and shapes. So actually that information needs to come from the world anyways. Ugh. Kind of ugly, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. For now, we'll do get tree, get nodes in group. And it's going to be the build component group. So we have that for all of them for component in the group. For now, we'll just say components position will be a mouse position get global mouse position. Yeah. Okay. I've written a bunch of stuff. Click. Oh, it's there. It's there, but it's hiding behind the little finger. The mouse cursor. Let's see. We should probably do cursor hide. Cursor. What's the cursor name? Cursor. There's a part. I'm pretty sure there is one where I go cursor, hide yourself. Mouse pointer here. Oh, that's the other game. I made the. I'm getting it confused with my other. Whoops, my other project. So I did something interesting with my RTS game, where I have a cursor object that can do all these things. I should have done that, huh? What is it? Mouse mode, I think. Mouse visibility or mode? I don't remember. I gotta open this up. Godot engine. Come on. I'm telling myself, hey, oh, thanks for the follow, Alik Keycaps. Ali Keycaps. You know, it's hard to see where the separation is, but you know what I mean. Thanks for the follow, and thanks for helping us reach our follower goal. Perfect. Beautiful. This was my RTS game. Let's see what I did here. I should probably edit. Oh, thanks for the Prime sub. Once again, Ali Keycaps or Ali Keycaps, Ali Keycaps says, your YouTube videos are goated. Oh, wow. Thanks. I mean, wow. That is such a compliment. I don't know what to say. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following along. I know I have a lot of hit or miss, so I know myself, but it does make me feel happier knowing that somebody's willing to say those things. Great. Hopefully, even more goated, as you say, type of content will come through eventually. We're working on it here. We'll say mouse mode hidden. And this will happen, I guess I'll make it happen over here on build mode. Yeah, add a child, hide it, and then it's going to follow along. Obviously, I need to undo this, but that's tomorrow me problem. Mouse mode is hidden. I'm pretty sure this is going to be like, hey, finger still's here, so I'm just going to hide this for now. Not going to worry about this right now. So. Mouse pointer, click, up, doom. I click on this, bam. Aha! Oh. It's behind everything. Oh, now I'm just like stacking up all these things. Look at this. This is eventually gonna... I can tell my computer is about to lift off. It's kind of working. It's one type of working. Ah, that's a little tricky, isn't it? Because some of the UI stuff is its own canvas layer, so meaning it's on top of everything. But then the placement right now, I made it so that it's part of the gameplay. But it seems that this actually needs to be a GUI layer too, like its own canvas layer. So that calculation is going to be a little bit more headache. Aliki Cap says, the ones where you are just figuring stuff out live, I think are really, really helpful. Oh, that's good to hear. I tried to do more of it, trying to organize it a little bit though. I still want to include like figuring out live, but then I also want to make different videos where it's like, okay, well, I figured it out. And here's one video where you can just follow along so you don't feel confused. But yeah. Aliki Cap says, compared to like polished, streamlined tutorials, I learned less from those. Oh, that's good to hear. That was the goal. And I'm so good that I'm so happy to hear that the goal has been reached in that sense. I will acknowledge in my stream of consciousness, I still confuse people. So I need to do slight more organization, I think. But I love it. Thanks. It's encouraging to see how many people are like actually enjoying it. Though I don't want to be a tutorial person. So I'm going to try to mix it up, but we'll see. If I'm going to do tutorial, I want to do tutorial on things that people actually care about. So we'll see. Okay, mouse is working, but it's behind everything. I think I'm going to put it in the mouse layer from now on. So over here, so we had the position right here like this, right? And then where else did I use this? So in this response where I click the button, signal gets emitted. I'm adding to a group so I can call this component later so I can adjust it without having to assign a variable to it. What I need to do instead of adding it to this like main game, I'm going to put it in the mouse layer actually, so that it's on top of everything. Which means I can't use global position anymore. No, it should be global position equals global position. So we should do that here. Local position of the mouse. No, it should be the global position of the mouse. You know what? I feel like the mouse layer... Okay. This might be a bad decision. But I am not shy of making a bad decision. I'm going to make it... Okay, I'm going to make it so that everything under the mouse layer, so if this is anything related to mouse layer, will follow mouse. So everything under mouse layer is basically replacement for mouse pointer. And then we're going to just change the visibility. Potentially it's a terrible idea. But once again, that never stopped us. So we do that. And then we'll say function progress delta float for child and get children. Oh, you're gonna all go to the position of get local mouse position. For now, this will work. Some of these things. Oh, there it is. Child. Get local. Is this not it? Get local. I thought that was it. Mouse position. Oh, I guess I can't get it. Huh. Is this strictly a node thing? Might be. Canvas layer doesn't have it. Must be a Node thing. Mikori says, we need a video labeled Ezra's views on quantum computing. Isn't it interesting, Mikori? Isn't it? I mean, you have been following me. I talked about this. I was thinking about this the other day. I feel like I talked about this, right? Because somebody was like, hey, what do you think about AI? And then like people were like talking about blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I swear, if you search far enough, there's too many videos to search, but at some point somebody asked me about AI and am I worried about it? And I was like, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. And they need to either they need to come up with a product to not disappoint the investors, like the companies, or they need to come up with the next big thing to hype up. And at the time, that was last year, I think, where I was like, I think they're really trying to make quantum computing the next big thing to hype up in order to get investors excited. And voila, what do we have right now? People are really, really pushing articles for quantum computing. I mean, it may be true or not, but that doesn't matter. It's, at the end of the day, they just need to find this new thing to hype up. That's what I'm seeing. Quantum computing, fusion power. Those are the two things that people are trying to hype up right now. And I don't know if it's actually happening or not, or if they're just going to be like, oh, it's soon, it's soon. And of course, NVIDIA, who's been all in on AI, don't want to acknowledge quantum computing, whether it's true or not, right? Because they were leading AI chips in some ways out of all the major companies. So they've been gaining a lot of traction. So if they admit that quantum computing is the next thing, they're kind of like giving it to their competitor. So yeah. Quantum computing's been around for a while though, just like AI. AI studied that neural network. Man, that thing was around, that research was around even before I was born, before 89. In fact, I think it was 88. Like the concept of having a neural network and mathematically mimicking this like neural network has been around. It was just never actually tested thoroughly as we have so far. And matter of fact, computer vision has been around for a long time, and that uses a neural network. So, generative AI, like, is that actually a new thing? It really isn't. But so is quantum computing. Actually, the concept of quantum computing has been around. It's just that we couldn't actualize it because it requires a lot of like really, really, really cold temperature in order for cells to, or not cell, but then the particles to behave in a quantum manner, right? The whole, I forgot. It's been a while since I was I was physics major, but it's been a while, so I don't actually know the terms. Bose-Einstein condensate or whatever, where the quantums, or where the particle starts to occupy the same space. But yeah, right now I think, in my limited knowledge, I think they're still at the hardware computing. So like, you know how a computer has CPU and then you can like program it to do different things. But before we had computer, we had hard-coded computers. Hard-coded as in like hard-coded physically. Like the very first computer where it was trying to solve a problem was like hard wiring, where if you turn on an input, it comes out with an output, right? And everything is wired. If you want to reprogram it, you need to rewire things, right? That's where we're at. It's very good at solving specific problems. They build a whole machine and whole circuitry to solve a very specific problem. Sometimes those problems are relevant to a lot of different things, but I don't know. I mean, I haven't looked into the research, so I don't know how extendable they are, but that's where they're at from what I can tell. I mean, I don't know how they would make it programmable. Sandbox says quantum computing is awesome. However, it is not inherently faster than traditional computing. It is very, very good at a very specific task, which can make it better than traditional architecture given enough time and R&D, except it is not inherently better than traditional, and hell, even von Neumann might be better than quantum in some specific use case. Yes. It's very good at a very specific thing. Especially, I think it's mostly, if you're familiar with computing, the NP problems, right? A lot of the NP problems of super complex things can be solved with quantum computing instantaneously because of the nature of coupling. And if you wire them all, because each bit also has multiple state, you can calculate things, brute force things very quickly. That's why I'm saying, like, I see it being a hardware computing where it's like you physically wire things to solve a very specific problem. But I don't see how you would make it so that it solves, like, in current technology. I'm not sure. I might be talking out of my butt, but that's my stance on it. But regardless, companies and media outlet will still hype it up because they are seeing more and more where the productionalization of AI, like actually making money out of AI, is hard. Just like how social media was in the beginning. Remember when Facebook first came out and it was like, oh my God, social media. But then Facebook actually made no money. But then their valuation was really high. And then over time, they were like, oh no, Ed, people, social engineering, that's what we're at. They're like, well, is it? And then they're looking for new things to, and then they finally made new things to care about. So that's where we're at. Ravi says, some people are hyper optimistic about new tech despite existing and predicted shortcomings. Like, tell me where the ability to collapse a quantum state would be useful when I'm writing a document. I mean, you could argue, maybe. You couldn't. I don't know. It's useful if we get to a place where we're like, okay, well, we're starting to break special relativity. I mean, they like to do all these like hyped up language of like, oh yeah, we're borrowing energy from parallel universe. That's what they said recently, right? Because like physically they can't explain the expenditures of the energy, so they're like, oh, we're actually borrowing energy from the parallel universe in order to make this quantum computing work, which proves parallel universe is what they're saying, mathematically speaking. It's all interesting, but as I was saying, then you could argue it might be useful in writing if you can steal your own parallel self's work. But I don't think it's actually how that's gonna turn out. Cool to think about. Sandbox says, okay, maybe it would be better for autocorrect or something, but like traditional autocorrect is already so good for searching through the entire dictionary on the fly that I doubt it would be used. I mean, autocorrect was really good already. I mean, right now, I don't know. Yeah. Qmiser says, my problem with AI Gen currently is that in order to solve a complex enough problem, you have to provide it so much detail in a prompt such that you could have just done it yourself. Yes. It's also not very good. And it's only as good as the data that is trained on. Plus, they still can't figure out all the big industry friends that I know that's working on AI. I don't know if they're secret that they're holding they can't talk about, but like every day, all they're doing is hard coding things to fight hallucination. And they cannot solve hallucination right now. Like there's no like you can't. It's just not possible to. Hallucination in AI is basically the AI just kind of is confident, like answering you without any basis because it's not fact checking itself. When it's generating a prompt, it's generating an answer. It's not checking if it makes sense or not. It's just checking if it looks like a sentence or not, right? It's like parrot talking to you. It sounds like it's talking, but does it actually know what it's doing? I don't know. Revi says, or you have to lower your standards to accept even really low quality output. Yeah, which is exactly what is happening. Exactly. Revi says, we get a ton of shitty, terrible slop that people are excited about because they didn't have to work or whatever. Yeah, no, I mean, and it gets hyped up and people are like, wait a minute. Oh, it's not that great. I mean, there are real renovation that happens every now and then. And there is some truth to it that if you actually respect the technology and the function as is and accept its limitation and work around it without hyping it up, there might be actual progress. But the problem with today's society, especially in the United States, where we have this like corporate culture with the investment hype up, They have to exaggerate and overpromise and pour money into people and research and hope that they're going to actually meet that expectation. And if they don't, they have to come up with the next thing. And that happens like every few years, is how I see it. McCrory says, it's so weird having started my classes, having the teachers talk about any code you make being an algorithm. And here I am like, I just write functions and they keep working. Algorithm? Lol, but I understand what they mean. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there are common ways to solve things, which I don't know. Like, it's kind of crazy that we haven't had new algorithm pop up. A lot of the algorithms we use, a lot of the solutions we use are algorithms that were researched long time ago. Golden Lion on YouTube says, hey, I followed a similar path to you, XFang, now trying to do game dev. Yay! Thanks for joining us, and good luck on everything you do. I hope the best for you. I mean, if you're around the area, hit me up. I've already met with a bunch of people in a similar situation, and we a bit of a support group. Lucky for me, I still have some savings to get me going, but I really am trying my darndest not to go back. By the way, Emily, I don't know if Emily's still here. Emily, who's releasing a game, by the way, since we have more people, go wishlist Lily's World on Steam. She was also XFang, who is doing game dev. So here we are. We're all here. Sandbox says, one thing that grinds my gears with AI is how people think AI equals get rid of all labor in the source. Like, no, the NVIDIA CEO put it well, surprisingly, for such an AI bro, that with AI gen frames, he talked about how people were asking, whoa, we'll be able to generate the entire game frame for frame from AI. And he rebutted it with AI generated frames only look good because they could spend the extra processing power on making the actual generated frames look better. Yeah. I mean, NVIDIA, interestingly enough, don't have to hype up AI products. They just need to hype up the fact that, because they're making chips for other people to use, right? It's not aimed at consumer. It's B2B. It's like business to business. So as long as there is a hype enough for other businesses to prove themselves, like they don't have to prove anything themselves. They can just be like, well, we're just providing resources. They can't figure it out. And here's the reality of things. And if you undercut the effort a little bit, then people question more and the companies will buy the chips more in order to research and produce more or something like that. I don't know. That's my theory. Once again, take everything I say with a grain of salt, I guess. Revi says, and that's why they now have grills, like for cooking food with AI integration. Wait, they actually do they actually have that? It's crazy. Golden Lion says, I have released on Steam, not much success though. Hey, at least you released it. That's one step better than me. I'm trying to release a game on Steam this year. I'm gonna do all of it. Steam, PAX booth, and see how it goes. Burn it all. Sandbox says, I think it's currently at ratio of 2 pixels per 31 generated pixels, and the CEO was talking about how AI is supposed to help the process, not replace it. And I'm just like, damn, he put it really well, huh? Yeah, but also, at the same time, why do we need more pixels? Why do we need more pixels? All the games I play, irrelevant. I don't need better graphics. I'm at a point where I'm like, it's real enough. I don't need anything more. Golden says, I heard in-person stuff doesn't help much. I've heard that, but I also heard the otherwise as well. Depending on what you're on the floor with. I talked to a lot of the indie devs that were on the floor, and they have a bunch of opinions on it. It helps because it actually, like, actual gamers are there. Also, it's just kind of the experience, right? I think a lot of people like it for the fact that you get to make friends and relationship with the other developers, other talents, other companies that are in the floor, publisher and whatnot. So it's like, it's a little bit more than just marketing. Also, it's a good content, unfortunately. Hervey says, we're going to release Dread on arrival. It is going to happen. It will. We're going to do it. I'm committed. And just still January. We got time. McCory says, I need that 16K texture with a 32K monitor. Yeah. RRL. I guess maybe only place that I can see like is still lacking is probably if you're doing VR, I guess. McCory's like, it's not my skills, it's the resolution for why I lose games, lol. Yeah. Ravi says, when do we have to sign up for a booth, by the way? I don't know. We should search it. I've been lazy. Maybe you should go search Stanford for us, Revi, if you have some time, and let me know. I mean, I will do it eventually if you let it down. Thanks for the follow on Twitch, Golden Lion. Thanks for switching over. Hey Terry, what's up? Terry Morris on YouTube says, "What's up? What's up? We good? We chill. We relaxing. What's lacking? Revi says, I can't find info on it. We probably should need to make like calls and stuff. I don't think they gather that this early, though. I guess it does come pretty early in the. I've been chatting for 1 hour and 28 minutes, and I wrote 10 lines of code, so that's what we're at. If you really want to know how things are going, it's going great. Sandbox says, yeah, but the point of the AI frames was that new GPU outperforms the old generation by a whole ton, even though it's really similar in performance and maybe worse in some. I think it's kind of worse because it's predictive, right? A lot of the AI pixel generation is predictive, I thought, and it fills in between. So it's not real pixels, right? That's how I understood it. Maybe not. Ravi says, can't wait to get flashbanged by 3 dropped frames that get generated and somehow turns my experience into horror. They might not, no idea. I'll talk to a friend of mine who booths. Okay, yeah, thanks. Anyways, I don't know. I feel like I wrote enough code for today. I just kind of want to play Marvel Rivals, unfortunately. But it's okay, it's okay, okay. Let me do this. Mouse position. Right, it's not a note, so it doesn't like doing that. Is it only a note thing? I guess. I guess I could just kind of... Don't try this at home. That's a really bad way to do this. Do not do this at home. I'm allowed to do this because I'm a slob. But anybody who respects themselves shouldn't do this. Yeah. Oh boy. All right, let's see if it works. Qmiser says, it sounds to me like generated frames are just interpolated between the existing ones, and that sounds like lagged mouse smoothing, but for graphics. I hate mouse smoothing. I hate mouse smoothing too. In actual like high fidelity or like competitive gaming, any kind of predictive or like interpolated movement does more harm than good. Do you remember when we used to have like interpolated blending? Like there used to be a filter for pixel games where you blend by interpolation. It just looks awful. I don't know. Maybe that's too old. Golden Lion says, ever thought of collabing with other YouTubers for videos or making games? I have done that once. I do want to do more with others. I've contacted a few people here and there. A lot of them feel like they just want to do their own thing for a little bit. But I am interested in... I'm open for working with other people. I'm always looking for people to collab with. I'm open for it. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a game dev. So that's what I'm doing, Golden Lion. Mikori says no. Sandbox, yeah. Sandbox says, yeah, it's not real, but predictive gen focuses around areas that already don't get a lot of data. I think Linus did a great video on it, but in general, the frames look really similar to non-gen frames, but just better, in quotes. And you can see in areas like in grates or car grills, etc. It's obvious here. Generated pixels are everywhere. You can tell that some stuff has been generated. I see. Yeah, I don't know. I guess. I just don't care for like realistic graphics. It's just like that's not what makes a game good for me. I know that's the truth for a lot of people. I feel like generated graphics are more um important for cinematics, right? But then those are pre-rendered anyways. So then let's say you pre-rendered including the AI generation so it's faster, and you do a review and you find that some of the frames are not what you want to be because once again, creative process needs tight control in order to relay the message correctly, then does the review process make it worse or not? Oh. Oh, it's way over there. Whoa. Okay, it's not following the mouse. That's a problem. Let me see. Cool position. I thought it does do that. Let me get over here. Wait. Not me wondering. Look at this debugging. Progress. Well, I keep writing progress. What the heck? What's going on? Process. It's like my hand and my brain is working separately. What's going on here? Jeez. I was like, why is it not working? Of course it doesn't work. Sandbox is like, oh wait, did I skip somebody? McCory, the only thing I was really like, ooh, I want to poke and prod that device is the NVIDIA Project Digits. Seems cool. Oh, it works. Look. Yay! And it's above everything. Wow, that took a while. But it is working. Okay. Great. One change at a time, right? Let's see. I don't know what Digits is. I didn't watch the announcement, so it's kind of ironic that I'm doing this. Golden Lion, are you interested in doing collab? Is that what you're asking, or is there a suggestion? I'm taking suggestion. I'll contact anyone and everyone, honestly. This is a new year. I'm going to make a bunch of contents. Collab can be fun. I almost did a collab with, what's his name? What was it? Gosh, I talk about this. YouTube. Like 10 developers make game without communicating. Blackthorn Prod. I got contacted. We made a game. Actually, even made a 10-minute or 1-minute segment for it. I made a 1-minute segment for it. A bunch of us did it. It was like, it's not exciting enough. We're gonna cancel it. After like back and forth, and we had a bunch of issues with them. A little drama there. Golden Lion says, not this channel. I make Godot tutorial on a different channel. Oh, yeah. I mean, that would be awesome. One collab I want to do with the tutorial people, I was thinking the other day, it's kind of like that developers make game without communicating, but it's like Godot tutorial creators make template without communicating. So it's like everybody add a feature to a base project. So you're making a base project that can be a scaffolding for other people. So then we release it so it's useful, people want to do it, use it. So for example, I would add dialogue plugin and then make it easily usable. Some people might be adding some like platforming features that they like movement features that they find it really useful. Some people might be adding audio stuff. And then after that, we should do a game jam with that template, you know? Does that make sense? I think that could be cool. I think that could be really useful for people. That's one idea that I'm kind of mulling over. And even if I don't do it with people, I feel like that's just kind of fun content to be like, hey, we're making a template and I'm going to use it. And you just make a template and be like, okay, well, I'm thinking about template should have blah, 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 blah. Trying my best on YouTube says, that's a cool idea. Thanks. I think it can be very helpful and cool and fun to see. And maybe we could add some silly template features like is even function or something. I don't know. Let's see. A lot of chat here. Sandbox. Oh gosh, I'm catching up, guys. Let me see. Sandbox says just a better version of upscaling. Yeah, exactly. Sandbox says I do not know how generated frames work, but I do know it actually looks pretty good in the example videos that I found. Again, I have no clue how it works. I'm almost certain that the entire frame isn't generated, but parts of it. I mean, that's the thing though. Like vector art, right, is interpolated art. It works, right? Because vector art is mathematics. But if you want tight control, even the vector art, people like end up putting a lot of vertices in it. When the point of the vector art was supposed to be that you don't put that many vertices in. So it's like quality control. I don't know. Golden Land says, if you do not know what kind of template you're trying to make, seems like a lot of extra stuff could end up not being used. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, obviously, in the discussion of the topic, we probably need to tighten up what it means. Like, just like Game Jam, we should probably be like theme, topic, genre, or something like that. Once again, the details can be worked out, but I think it can be a useful thing. And maybe it is something that people will come up with something that is useful for everybody. Golden Lion also says, maybe working together to compete in some game jam. That could be fun, yeah. I think that, I mean, at the end of the day, that's the goal. It's like, hey, we are going to do game jam with it. So technically, people do prepare for game jam, right? So how would you prepare your platform? That our template project so that people can also take that same template and use it in their own game jam, besides the content makers. Some ideas there. Sandbox says, I do not know how generated frames work. Okay, we already read that. Revi says, graphics don't matter. A cohesive aesthetic matters. Hyperrealism is a certain type of aesthetic. Yes, yes. Generated frame risk ruining your well-curated cohesion. Yes, if you have a very high artistic approach and direction, it can be a ruinous thing. Sandbox says, yes, progress. Your game generates itself over time. Yeah, exactly. I wish. Now that is a generative, like AI function, right? Just make progress, please. The Cute Miser says, yeah, what if my game has creatures with 7 fingers hands, but we get too good at AI gen that it autocorrects them to 5? Lol, that is funny. That sounds fun. Like you each make your own parts of the game without much communication. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that was the original content that Blackthorn Prod does, and we made some fun game. I thought it was actually good. But if you see all the actual videos that he posts that does well, is always like, I made a platformer, and then the next person goes, well, if you fall into this trap of the platformer, now it's a first-person shooter. Like that kind of like crazy stuff happens all the time. I'm trying my best. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. I do get a lot of these people who just like go from YouTube to Twitch. I mean, Twitch is better, I feel like, for live stream at least. Let's see. The Cumizer says, if you want to collaborate with someone with 6 months experience with Godot making part of his first game who has no time, I'm your guy. Great, I got you down, Cumizer. We'll collab. We'll make it digestible. Dude, it's so easy. We just go, hey, we're gonna make a game without communicating with each other. We just come up with something. You can add whatever you want. You don't have to be a developer. You can add a drawing if you want to, and we all have to use it. You know, that kind of stuff. Or even better, what if we add everybody work together on a design doc, but then we don't communicate? It's like relay design doc. So without actually making the game, we just come up with a game idea, and we can't reject any ideas. Golden Lion says, what about the Pirate Software Jam? I mean, that would be a great candidate, right? Because it's popular as well. I like being forced to make game ideas that is mixture of everybody. Because a lot of times, because when we work as a team, I mean, I do this with Revi too, right? I have certain vision, Revi has certain vision, and we come up with, and we try to communicate, and we come up with some sort of consensus. But if you don't do the consensus part where people just add, and then this is like ultimate yes and, that could be interesting to see how the potential of actually various of ideas coming together to make a game. So never, you get to, when somebody writes an idea, you can't remove it. You can only add to it. Yeah. But not edit. So like in the document itself, like all the words, it's like ad lib. All the words that have been written by a previous person needs to be there. But you can like insert new sentence in between or change the sentence, like add a new and blah 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 or but blah 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 on it. That could be fun. You know what? I think that's a great idea. Obviously, we need to, for the content, it needs to be short, where the sentence is not huge. But I think that could be fun. Blood Mage says, hi, Ez. Hi, Golden Lion. Try my best. Mikori, Sandbox Gal. Hi. Twitch chat. Hey, Blood Mage. Thanks for stopping by. I know you're always busy these days, but it's good to see you regardless. Let's see. Like, I think you can participate in that one, right, Cute Miser? Like the little sentence structure game design. And then at the end, we're like, okay, now we're going to make it. And I just make it. So all the making part is on me. So at least people can. You know what? I could even get viewers to add to it. Dude, I'd be like, this game is made from 100 people's idea. And it's like 100 people just making a game. And you are only allowed to add to it. And it's like 100 people just writing a sentence each. And then now it's a game. Now game idea. And that's what we're going to make. And we're like, is it good? I don't know. But we made it. That could be fun content. Blood Mage says, brewing some chaos, I see. Yes, chaos is the best content. But surprisingly, it could be a best game, you know? I'll do it. Sandbox says, hardcore version. 10 devs make a game without communicating, but we all use a different engine. 10 devs make a game without communicating, and we all speak different language. That would be a fun one, too. Cube Miser says, I'll add 6 lines of code. How about that? Yeah, exactly. Sandbox says, here's a really terrible idea. Game with N devs, but you all share a repo, and every push has to have 1 lines added. Or you have to add 4 times more lines than you remove. Pass it to double it and pass it to the next person. Blumage says, indeed. All right. Well, let's see. Everybody. That's so much deving today, isn't it? Oh, we wrote this. We wrote so much that I can actually backtrack all the things we did in the last hour and 45 minutes. Wow, progress. Amazing. It's like Piltover, Land of Progress. Fruit Superman says, each with different art style assets. Yeah, exactly. That would be great too. I mean, I think that's what makes the Blackthorn Prods content fun for most people, is because like you do get that kind of like asset difference, all kinds of crazy stuff going on. But I still want things to be a little bit coherent. So I actually really like the absurdity of like 1,000 people designed a game together, and here's what it looks like. Here's a game made by 100 viewers or something like that. I mean, I don't know. There's a way to make it more catchy, but whatever. McCray says, remove print function from line 2034. Added 2 lines comment on 2034 stating the print function was removed. Sandbox says, here's an actual somewhat doable one. Devs collaborate on one game, but we can't remove anything that anyone else added. Yeah, exactly. I think that could be a fun one. We should do that. Hey, viewers, who wants to participate? Let's just do one. I'm just going to do it. Well, obviously coding version is too much of a commitment. So I'm going to just start a document. It's going to be a game design. And then everybody gets to add to it. And then I'm going to make it. Deathmerk says, 1,000 viewer idea versus 1 game dev. What could go wrong? Oh, that is good one. 1,000 viewer versus 1 game dev. Oh, I love that. That's like Mr. Beast type of title, isn't it? Love it. Man, I'm... Golden Lion says, yeah, as long as people can't contribute forced ideas without adding stuff. Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously, we need to make sure that nothing. I mean, I'm being naive in the fact that I'm hoping that nobody will add anything that would be offensive. Fruit Superman says, I'm in, let's do it. All right, hop on Discord. I'm gonna make an announcement probably later this week being like, all right, everybody, just go on the dock, add stuff. You're not allowed to remove anything. Or should I make a GitHub so that I can actually track people's diff and see that everybody has added, not removed? Revi says I can contribute. Yeah, exactly. Mikori's video title. I took every idea in the comment section and added it into one game. Exactly. Ooh, I love that one too. I took every idea in the comments and added it into one game. Love it. You can see edits in Google Doc. Oh, I see. Okay, we can do Google Doc then. Only your servers. I mean, it has to be only my server. I don't think I trust random people to actually add to it. It'll be our Discord server. It'll probably end up being like 5 people instead of 100, but I'm gonna be like, eh. If you have 10 people writing on it 10 times, then it's like essentially 100 people. Bloodmage says, I'm in. If we're making it, I am adding the Cult of Barry Thulu. Exactly. Bloodmage says, also great news. I got my drawing tablet yesterday. Wow. Yay. Now you can actually draw stuff. Have you drawn with drawing tablet before? Because drawing tablet feels very different from pencil and paper, but yeah. Sandbox says, hey guys, I can be the story writer. Should we cap how much a person can write? Hey, I mean, I let my viewers design my game, and this is what it looks like. Sandbox says, Ezra, please, my strength is writing. All right, I'll trust it. You know, it does have that same flavor as like 100 people make game without communicating, so. Golden Lion says, have you ever tried to win a game jam? I should. I mean, I don't think I've actually like tried to be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to win a game jam. But, you know, generally when I participate, other than having fun, I do try to make a good game that can get, what do you call? Good reviews. But I guess I haven't really done everything I can to win a game jam. Blumage says, yeah, I mostly used mouse before, though, getting the tablet. Okay. So then you should be good. You should be used to the awkward movement of the tablet. Sandbox says, like, yeah, lol. All right, chat, we got this. All of us hyper-focus on Saturday and get it done in 12 minutes? Joke. Yeah. I mean, look, I'm going to leave it open for a while. I'm just going to let it ride. Should I add AI at any of this point? I don't know if that's going to help or not. Sandbox says, unfortunately, I do need to go. See you all later, chat. Bye. Thanks for stopping by, Sandbox. Always fun. Always fun. Q-Miser says, I got a small tablet to see if it would help with jotting stuff down while designing in order to think more organically, but I kind of like digital whiteboards more in the end. I actually like pen and paper more. That's my favorite way to ideate. Golden Lance says, oh, wait, that was your video where you thought the gem length was different for GMTK. Yeah. Yeah. I have a bunch of videos where gem is just like, oh, whoops. Drama-filled game. Oh, no, I just spilled water onto my keyboard. Ooh. Hopefully it doesn't. Hold on. Uh-oh. Hopefully that... Ew. Oh, no. That was a mistake. It's not just the water that comes out. I don't have a little... guess so. I mean, I didn't spill a lot. It's okay. I trust in the resilience of technology. I think. Should I? I don't know. It's plugged in. It's okay. I prefer pen and paper. I remember the mistake we made with the game jam. Which one, Revy? Which one? Sunbuck says maybe do add one rule saying no AI generated stuff or something. Anyway, bye. I'll think about it. Part of my discomfort might just be the specific stylus and button and building muscle memory. It definitely is. It is a little bit what do you call difficult to get used to muscle memory. The Q-Meister say I hate it when I leave my pencil unplugged. Oh, because Revy was saying probably leave it unplugged. No, that's something else. The one where it was actually an art jam. Oh yeah, it's still there. I never released it. That video is somewhere. I actually started making. There are like recordings, but then like I have completely different look. It's a different place, so I'm like, how do I get back into this one? Because we never finished. Well, maybe that could be a thing itself. Maybe there's an. Here's all the gem failures I never published. Lots of B-roll footage. Yeah, no, there was actually like actual footage of us discussing things, planning things, me being like, okay, so I made a mistake, like all those things. So there is enough to make a video, just not a complete video, unfortunately. Blumage says, we're in too deep. AI can't help us now. Exactly. Only thing I can think of is like, my prompt will be like, hey, ChatGPT, deep fry our idea. Whatever that means, right? Like just jumble it up, deep fry the idea. We deep fried our game idea, and this is what it looks like. Yeah, that's funny. Anyways. All right, well, that was enough game dev, right, guys? I think I've done enough game dev here. I think what we want to do, such a fruitful session. Such a fruitful session. So much fruit. So much fruit. Alex Pipe. L Pipe. I'm guessing LX Pipe. Hey, hi. McCoy says, we wrote down the ideas, battered it, and then deep fried it. Whichever tastes better, we create. Exactly. I love that. I have to say, though, this computer, as I said, is not my main gaming computer. So my performance does struggle. Oh, not that. Control panel, I think. No, I hate Windows 11. I have to say I'm not liking the fact that I had to get forced into this. I wish I didn't have to change it. But yeah. I'm gonna try my best not to be explicit expletive. But you know how it goes. L Pipe just in time for me to give up on game dev and just playing game instead. Research. You know, I noticed that some of the story-based or like a hidden information games, Let's Play doesn't do as well because it's for people who already played it, but people who wants to play some game, like doesn't want to get spoiled. All right, let's see. I'm gonna try my best to keep my calm. Wait, I just thought I just saw this again. Wait, is this a bug? It just played the introduction twice. Did I just see a future, or is that actually something that happened? I swear the intro played twice just now. I don't think it was supposed to. Maybe I am imagining things. All right, let's see. Competitive only. We're special type of dev stream here. I don't communicate. Blood Mage says, don't worry about it. I won't, Ben. Oh. Pretty fun. Pretty entertaining. Anyone wants to join? Friend me if you guys are playing as well. I mean, at least Revy should add me. Oh, I don't know. Have you tried it yet, Revy? It's pretty hype. Pretty hype. Hey, is that Genji right there? Revy said I've played like 3 games total. I see. Isn't that yours? It's pretty fun, I think. I have noticed though, like when I was playing Overwatch, a lot of people would like use ultimate together to wipe a team. That's less so. I don't see people doing that as much. Revy said I can add you in a moment. Great. But if you do that, I think you can really do really well. Golden Lion says, I'll keep an eye on Discord for announcements. Yeah, do that. Well, great. I'll make an announcement within a week, hopefully, between everything. But it's time for a break. A break. Oh, I'm so sore. Hello? Why is this taking forever to load? Aha. All right, let's see if I can actually play this. The Black Widow actually is a really terrible character compared to other option, but I have figured some ways to play that out that works for me. Q Miser said it did repeat the intro logos. Weird. Yeah, I mean, I'm finding all kinds of bug. Ooh, though Adam Warlock. Then I kind of want to play Star-Lord then. I don't know if I can do well. I don't want to embarrass myself. At least I can be like, oh, I did terrible because Black Widow is a terrible character. Let's see if I... Low. Quality. Performance. There you go. Huh. My FPS is really low on the laptop. I guess that's expected, huh? I have to say, yeah, it's not as good, but it's okay. I like shooting from here, actually. Come on. Oh. Oh. I swear I hit that. Am I crazy? I thought I saw it hit. No, okay, that one I missed. Woo! No, don't follow me. Let me live. Let me live. Oh gosh. How are they already in here? How'd that happen? Yeah, my frame doesn't feel consistent right now. And I think it's because I'm also streaming. Ah, one more shot. Okay. Oh. Okay, got it. Okay, we're actually doing it here. Win, just Covino. Just in time. I feel like Covino only comes here when I'm about to play a game. I saw somebody here. Oh no! I was gonna kick him. Something that I noticed that I didn't know before that really got my Black Widow play a little bit better is Actually, out of more elixir. So, is the after Black Widow kicks, she has a follow-up ability where you can grapple and then guarantee a hit. So if you do non-scope hit, it's a little bit laggy. Oh, somebody sees me. What the heck? Oh, I see. Ooh. Just Covino says you're still in software and games. Ah, well, I can't change it right now. Ah. Okay, okay. Oh no, leave me alone. Ah, I knew it. I knew she was right behind me. I can't switch a game topic. I think I can. I just need to get to the right one. Oh my goodness. Am I lying to my audience? Oh, pretty intense. Oh my goodness. Okay. Woo! I'm feeling a little bit. I don't like the low frame. I'm used to 144 hertz on my other one. Oh my gosh. Who got me? Win, lol, you start gaming as I end stream. Oh, perfect timing. Oh, shoot. Ah. Well, I hope you had a good stream. I understand if you can't send your viewers here. Oh my gosh. How'd you know I was there? All right. Ravi says, my bad. Cybo says, this is just game development research. Exactly. We're researching right now. Oh, okay. My ult is here, at least. I like to get people low before I ult up. Oh, I thought I had them all. Okay. All right. Time to switch now that I use my ult. I like to ult on switch, or I like to switch on ult because, you know, gives me an opportunity to switch it up. And they seem to be a little bit tankier. I like to go Bucky when they're a little bit more divey. All right. Okay. Where are they? All right. There it is. A little bit rusty on FPS, but still pretty good, I think. Ooh. I wish I could crouch. Oh my gosh, please. Uh-oh. You gotta let them use it. Uh-oh. I don't think everybody's here yet. Woo. Okay. Here we are. I bet I bet my face is like all tensed up from trying to focus. Ugh, gosh. This is hard. Oh my gosh. Bye. Good night, Blood Mage. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry, I'm confused. Oh no, I wasted. Wasted my ult. Where's you locked in, kicking butts and taking names? I'm trying. I'm doing at least half of that. Making me want to play. Hey, friend me. I'm online more than I should be, I feel. Okay, we're attacking. We got a Warlock. So I have a free res. They're gonna dive. I always wanted to Bucky ult into Psylocke ult. Okay. Ranged, I can Wreak Havoc, so then they can use shield. I think this could work. Potentially. Depends on how thick they are. It's harder to sneak behind them. I just got to gold yesterday, so I don't want to lose it. What's the rank besides gold? Is it still same as like all the other stuff? Plat, diamond, masters, or whatever? Excuse me. Why wouldn't you, Covino? What better things to do than play a game? Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm wasting FPS because this monitor is 144 hertz, but I'm connecting it with low res. All right, here we go. I don't see it on top. Okay. One thing that I like to do here is this right here. And then open that up. Okay. Oh, shoot. It's okay. Oh, it's Iron Man. Man, Black Widow does so well against Iron Man, though. Oh, no. How is he getting healed? Okay. Time to change, I think. Let's do Black Widow so I can take the Iron Man. Just Covina says, getting the beta out today. Got lots of stuff. Oh, wow. Impressive. Actual game out, but won't be announcing until tomorrow, probably. Oh. Well, let me know. Message me or something. I guess I should go watch it. Watch you tomorrow to get your beta game. I'm excited. Congrats on getting that far. Where is he coming from? Where's the Moon Knight shooting from? I don't see it. Uh-oh. Okay. Woo. Ugh. Come on. There you go. There you go. At least I got one. Worth. Just Covino says, got an iPhone? Yep. Oh, it's iPhone game? Sorry, I don't have an iPhone. But Mikori does. Come on. There you go. Okay. I'm surprised we actually got that down. Oh, who's shooting me? Got it. All right. Woo. I'm surprised I'm actually hitting these shots. Oh, can I not go up there? Who? Oh, come on. Have one more shot. Covino says, hop on stream tomorrow. I'll get the link out. Yeah, everybody join Covino's stream tomorrow to get that beta game. Oh, a lot of devs here today on our stream. All my YouTube viewers gave up on me because I'm playing a game. It's okay. Makes sense. Oh boy. Ooh, one more shot. Ugh, went through everything. Okay, I'm gonna get that one. There you go. Gotta get the healer. Where is it? Ugh. Okay. Let's see. He switched out of Iron Man. I think Bucky's good for it again. Of course, says, to be honest, can't wait to get my MacBook later this year so I can export stuff from Godot to my iPhone. Oh, I didn't know that was an option. I need to get a MacBook eventually, too. I'm excited for your schooling, for sure. Oh. I gotta get that. Not good, not good. Oh, overtime. Man, we're so close, too. It's okay, GG. That was tough. Yeah, I got some kills. It's been fun. First game in the new rank is always a little tough. All right, one more game and I'm going to get off the stream probably. Or something. I don't know. Whoa. Audismic. 21 points. Ooh, I might actually D-rank off of this. Might. That's a possibility. The best Godot game I made. Right here. Marvel Rivals, I made this. No, I guess I could. I wonder if I can get in trouble for just joking like that. Revi said, as changed the stream topic. Oh yeah, whoops. Stream info. It is now Marvel Rivals. Dev break Rivals away. All right. Done. I got to do that on YouTube as well, I guess. Edit. Game dev. Break. Playing some Rivals. Suppose I should get rid of the... Where is it? Topic. I guess people in blog is fine here. Though I should do gaming, huh? Huh, made an Unreal Engine though. Yeah, it's I added that. You know, cuz you know, people like seeing Unreal Engine games. So, you know, I just write that little slogan there. Marvel Rivals. Super interesting design choice, exactly. The loading time is crazy on this, though. Wow. Covino, are you just gonna release it on iPhone only, or is it just for beta? Oh, I should probably close this Discord window so I'm not lagging. What else? What else could be causing lag? Can't close that. Oh well. Oh, right. Maybe the right game client can close. I don't need this. iOS just for beta. Gonna be on both Android and iOS. When you say iOS, does that mean... Oh, weird. Can you play it on... like actual MacBook? Or does it have to be a phone? Or like iPad? I guess you could play it on iPad as well. Hey, is this the game where you added me as like a spirit or something? Just Covino says, iOS just has a stricter requirement, so I can get it working there. Should be good to Play Store. Yeah, it is. I didn't see if I'm defending or attacking. And yes, you're in the game. Yes, I am. Oh, yeah. I was like, this game? No, I was like, okay. It's the one where you were asking me, what would I say if my world was in peril? I remember. How exciting! Let me know if you need voice acting. No, it's okay. I understand. If you don't want to. Exactly. Just as we predicted. Judge Covina says, lol, nah, it's just beeps and boops. Yeah, perfect. I speak in beeps and boops. Already? I guess I should. One thing I don't like about Groot is that when I'm trying to shoot people, he keeps blocking it. And I hate that. I am Groot. Oh. Stop blocking it, please. Ooh. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh my goodness. Ooh. Just barely. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm actually doing some damage here. Ooh, that scared me. I don't know who's shooting me. I wish he waited for this, for them to come in before putting down the infinite ammo. Oh, bye, Covino. Have fun at dinner. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we're doing pretty well. Who else? Who else? What is this? I don't know whose ability that is. Woo! Oh, I actually got it.
Uh-oh, not good. Ooh, we lost all the people. Not good. Oh! Oh, there's no way I live this. Mikori says, who's your favorite character so far? I actually like Black Widow the best, just because it feels good to play. I perform best on Bucky and Star-Lord. Star-Lord is fun, but I really, really enjoy Black Widow and Loki. Loki's really fun because you get to copy people's ultimate, which can be really a surprise comp. But Bucky's very solid player or character to play. Oh, man. Okay, okay. We're making it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Not bad, not bad. They usually like to come from here. So I made him waste his wall on the side. Uh-oh. Knock it, knock it, knock it, knock it. Ooh, that was close. Woo! Okay, I have no idea what's going on. There's a lot of movements here. Mikori says, me in school. Gonna push to prod on Friday for a class project. Nice. First for everything. Oh, scary, scary. Who am I fighting? Who am I fighting? Where is he? Oh my gosh, who killed me? I was trying to kill her with the infinite ammo. Knock it, knock it. Good luck with the studies, though. Oh, a lot of people died. I have to wait. Oh. We need to wait on our tank. Just shooting in the general direction of the enemy. Okay. Okay, hopefully this time we actually win. Instead of, I mean, just being halfway thing. Let's see, we have to go in. They were playing Groot. They had Psylocke. I think I might be able to do pretty well with this one. Potentially. Because I can just target their Mantis real quick. Yeah. They have a lot of characters that doesn't require, like, actually being good at aiming. Even Widow, like, because you can, like, shoot after their after image if you have Hawkeye in your team. So I think it's really good at that. Like, the game feels fair because you're not OP just because you're really good at shooting at things. Like, you still need to play around characters. Like, you need game knowledge in order to be good at this. So that's one thing that I do enjoy, as much as I like skill shots. Like it still is rewarding, but it's not like completely overwhelming. So like if you have a cheater, it's not as intense. Though I do feel like their anti-cheat is pretty good. Okay, okay. Let's see. Okay, nobody's here. Okay, nobody's here. Okay. Okay, I got the healer off the point, I think. Oh no! No, Iron Man saw me. Oh, I'm revived. Whoops. Okay, let's see. Okay, nobody's there. A little bit of healing here. Oh. Ugh. I need a higher ground to shoot down into the Ankh. I need to figure this out real quick. Almost died there. Where is he? Ooh. Iron Man is really hard to get without my Black Widow, though. There you go. It's really... Oh, okay. I think I do need to switch over. Definitely need to take care of the Iron Man real quick here. Where is he? Somewhere here. Ugh. I love the Moon Knight show. Oh yeah, Moon Knight show was fun. Oh my gosh, I was about to kill him and he blocked me. Oh, GG. All right, that was good. Good session. Good development, good chat. We got ideas on lock. That I think that's going to be a fun content too, so we'll get that going. Thanks everybody for joining me. It's been a fun stream. Hopefully, next time will be even more exciting. Let me send you over to some people. I know Covino already got off, so I can't send you to Covino. But Hypnotic is always around. Hey, Noncode is here. Haven't seen Noncode in a while. Hey, Don is here. I guess I should go to Don since Don was here earlier, right? Sorry, Hypnotic. I'll eventually get back to you. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Hop on, hop on. I'll see you around. Thanks for everything, and I will say good